Hello everyone, this is Father Doug, and this is my weekly message to you for Thursday, April 2nd. I am coming to you today from my office in my home because we at Good Shepherd, as leaders and staff members, are trying to model what it looks like to stay in compliance with our governor's order to stay at home as much as possible and to only venture out when absolutely necessary. So much of our content that we will be providing to you through our website and Facebook and other platforms will be coming to you from our homes, and we'll only be going to the church on a few occasions to prepare worship for Palm Sunday and Easter. Let me begin by saying how much I miss seeing all of you and hearing your voices and hearing about what's going on in your lives. As this time of disconnection continues, it's becoming clearer to me how much I rely upon those touch points throughout the week. It might be an encounter in the courtyard, a time of conversation in the penny shop, a comment that's made at a Bible study group, or just a handshake and a smile at the close of a Sunday worship service. Those moments of interaction, those touch points, are so important for us in terms of staying connected and hearing about what's happening in each other's lives. And so I would encourage you to reach out to one another, continue to reach out to us through Facebook and email and phone calls or other ways to stay connected, because it's so important that we continue to build fellowship and relationship even during this time of being apart. This is a good time to remind you that on Monday mornings at 10 a.m. we are hosting something called Good Shep Connect. It's a time through our Zoom platform where you can see each other, hear about what's going on at Good Shepherd, share what's going on in your lives, ask questions. We had about 35 folks join us last week, and I would encourage you to sign up and be a part of that this coming Monday at 10 a.m. After we get through Holy Week, we will be trying to offer some additional ways for us to have fellowship through these digital means. I hope to offer some formation content, some Bible study opportunities, because it appears that we will be experiencing this social distance for at least the next several weeks and likely longer. This coming Sunday, of course, begins the holiest week of the year. And so we are preparing to offer hopefully what will be a meaningful series of worship opportunities and ways to engage throughout Holy Week. We will be streaming services on Palm Sunday and Easter at 10 o'clock as we have for the past several weeks. So I would encourage you to tune in and be a part of our corporate worship. I will be offering daily meditations that we will be posting through the website and on Facebook as well. Just short meditations that will offer some reflections and things to think about every day of Holy Week. And then on Maundy, Thursday, and Good Friday, we will be offering what I'm calling guided worship experiences. So these will be pre-recorded opportunities such as Stations of the Cross and some Taizé music and some elements of the Maundy, Thursday liturgy. And we will provide resources so that you can watch those, follow along, and participate in a meaningful way during those holy days next week. Finally, during this time of disconnection, many folks have been commenting about these new ways in which we are connecting and new ways of being God's people and new ways of being the church. And this is actually an exciting thing for us to learn and grow together. And even when we come back together, there are many elements of what we are doing right now that we hope to continue and to be able to offer moving into the future. But as we reflect on these new ways of being church, it has also struck me that in some ways this is a very old way of being the church. Because long before there were buildings, long before there were ordained clergy as we know them today, long before there were prayer books and all of the outward and visible structures that we associate with the church, people met in their homes, families prayed together, people reached out to one another and to their neighbors with the love and care and concern of Christ. And so in many ways, we are being forced to go back to some of those early models of the church where we are in our homes, we are praying with one another, we are reaching out as individuals as we are able to those who are in need. And it's a helpful reminder that we are the church and we have always been the church. We use our buildings to support our mission. We use our buildings to further the kingdom of God. We use our buildings to gather and promote the things that the church is called to do. But the work of the church has always been and will always be about the people. And so I would encourage you during this time of distance to reflect on the ways in which God is calling you to be the church right where you are, to pray with those in your household. If you're alone, to reach out to a neighbor or friend over the phone or through email. Find ways to connect and find a way this week to share God's love, to share God's truth, and to invite people into a deeper relationship with God, because people are searching, people are hungry, people are looking for hope. And so, my friends, let's be the church. Let's be God's beloved community right where we are, because that's the way it's always been, and that's the way it will always be. God bless you. Have a great week. And I look forward to celebrating this Holy Week with you.